Hey, what's up, everyone? You're here with Kirk and Goran from Pickdawgz, and thank you for joining us here once again for some free soccer picks after a couple of weeks that we haven't been making any videos together. The Euro Cup is around the corner, and that means a lot of free picks from Kirk and I. And we are going to kick it off on Friday with the opening match between Germany and Scotland. But before we get into that, Kirk, I know that you're doing some MLB and NBA videos. I know that the NBA is coming towards the end. The finals is going on right now, but I think you've been doing pretty well with those videos.
Yeah, I've been doing pretty well in the MLB videos. I'd say I'm hitting at a 56% hit rate. I give you three MLB games and I tell you whether to go over or under on those. Stanley Cup finals going on 2-0 in those games on the premium, 3-1 in the NBA final premium. So I'm really having a good streak right now. But I think now, if you really want the best deal, maybe in all of Pick Dogs right now, you got to pair up me and Goran for our Euro and Copa packages. Save that money on the Kappa promotion, as we both are going to have massive tournaments.
Yeah, it's gonna be an outstanding month and a half or so. Euro Cup, Copa America, MLS is still going on. There's no break for them, even though Copa is being played in the States, Kirk. Now, apart from that, you can get our best bets, like Kirk set up on the Pick Dawgz preview section, or simply by clicking the link in the description. And you can get access to my Golden Boot VIP access. Simply text GOAL to 443-780-5663. And that is for those big bettors who are betting $500 or more on a single bet. And those will be my absolute best bets. And I have been doing pretty well with those. And those are quite simple. And I will be very picky when it comes to those in order to maximize our winnings out of that, guys. So check it out. Text that word goal and get all the information you need answer to you and any of the questions you might have. Now, Kirk, only one game on the schedule on Friday, but before we move on to that, let's talk about some futures here. England somehow the biggest favorite to win the Euro Cup, and I have them at plus 350 right now, but France is at plus 400 just behind them. And then we have Germany at plus 550, which I'm assuming it's your favorite team since you were born in Germany.
Yeah, this is a home game for Germany, or a home tournament for Germany that starts in Munich against Scotland, as we'll get into a little bit later. I'm going to give you my outright winner, then I'll give you my long shot, then I'll give you my golden boot long shot, and I'll give you my player of the tournament and player of the tournament long shot. So my outright winner is going to be Germany at plus 440. I just think it's their time. They're at home. They have one of the best midfields in the world with Kroos, Gundogan, Musiala, Wirtz, Andrich. So they're so deep there. I think they have full Krug and Havertz up top now. They're going to take this one home. I have it at a plus 440, but do your line shopping. Then if you really want a long shot for to win, I like the Netherlands at plus 1800. Really solid defending with De Ligt, Van Dijk, all those guys, De Vrij. Then you got wingbacks and Frimpong. Matson just got called up. Dumfries. So Xavi Simons in the midfield. Depay, Gakpo. This is a really good team. They could go somewhere. And at plus 1800, it's worth a shot.
Yeah, those are some nice bets, definitely, Kirk. I do like a lot of those that you just said. As far as my tournament winner, I think that France is definitely one of the top teams. I'm surprised that they are not ahead of England. I don't know why. Why would you put England ahead of France, who hasn't won anything at all, when you have France, who played in two World Cup finales, won one, and got to what, semifinals? Or actually quarterfinals of the Euro Cup, the last one. And when you look at their roster, that team is totally stacked. So many great players, so much quality on every single position. Defensively solid. Mbappe up front, we know that he signed with Real Madrid, so there's no pressure from the club anymore. He can relax, he can do his best, he can play his best football. Uh, so France definitely one of the favorites, if probably not the biggest favorite to me at plus 400, definitely worth a shot. Then of course there's Spain and Portugal are two also very stacked teams, especially Portugal, who has a lot of outstanding players and are capable of playing very, very well. But as far as my goal scorers go, of course, apart from Kane and Mbappe, who are leading the charge at plus 450 and plus 550, there's also Phil Foden for England at plus 2500 and Olivier Giroud for France at plus 3300. For me personally, he will be the starting striker for France, and if he gets a goal or two in the first two games of the group stage and France does really well, I think he could be one of the players with at least 5 or 6 goals in this tournament, Kirk.
Yeah, no, Giroud, I mean, this team is going to go deep. They're going to go as far as really their forwards score, and they're going to score a lot of goals. Mbappe, Giroud, Griezmann. It's fair to go with the guy that has the best. Giroud's an aerial threat, not like Mbappe or Griezmann. So I like that long shot. My golden boot bet is going to be on Lukaku at plus 1400. He's always been the guy for Belgium in the past 8 years, I want to say. And they don't have the best group. I could see him getting on the score sheet 2 or 3 times, maybe even four in the group stage. So give me Lukaku at plus 1400. Then my long shot's going to be Gianluca Scamacca at plus 5,000. Italy is actually sixth most favored by the books in this one. I I don't think that should be the case, but Scamacca, he had a really, really good season for Atalanta. He scored twice against Liverpool in the Europa League quarterfinals, and he's been pretty much undervalued by the books. He's going to be the starting striker along with Raspadori for that Italian team, and they face Albania in the first game. I could see him putting in one or two in that game, and they make the quarterfinals or something. Who knows? Maybe he has 4 or 5 goals. Probably not, but at plus 5,000, it's worth a shot. And then lastly, I'm going to go to my player of the tournament. Here I am looking at probably I gotta go with my hometown favorite. I'm going with Germany, so I'm saying Tony Cruz plus 1,800. He rides off into the sunset with a Champions League final and a Euro plus 1,800. If Germany wins, I think Cruz will have to be their best player. He just is one of the best players of this generation. And if I back Germany, I have to back Cruz. Plus 1,800 is great value. Three of the top four are all England players, and this is the bookmakers must be from England at this point.
Yeah, I was gonna say if Germany and Croatia meet in the finals, I will have to fight you, and it's not gonna be pretty. But I was actually looking at the most assists as one of the futures, and Kevin De Bruyne is at plus 1,200. We know the amount of assists he can get. He has been getting for Manchester City over the years. Then, of course, Florian Wirtz is up there at plus 2,000, which I don't mind at all. We know an outstanding season he had as well. And if I'm being honest, Trent Alexander-Arnold for England at plus 2,000. It's already been announced that he'll be playing as a midfielder in this tournament. He has an outstanding cross. He's an outstanding passer. Defensively, he's a one big hole. But then again, if he focuses on that offense, he definitely is very, very capable of getting those assists. So those three players are kind of my favorite for assists. But now that we're done with this futures, Kirk, let's move on to the game that we came to talk about. And that is the game between Germany and Scotland on Friday. Germany minus 323 favorites. The books don't have a lot of faith in Scotland at plus 1,075. And if I'm being honest, I definitely agree with that. The over 2.5 is still listed at minus 143, which is not bad at all.
Yeah, I mean, I think Scotland has to come out defensively in this one, but they just don't have enough. I mean, think of all the creative players Germany has in the midfield. They have Gundogan, Cruz, Musiala, Wirtz, and Sane. I mean, all those guys are going to be really, really tough to stop for Scotland. I just have to go with Germany to be ahead early. I'm backing Germany to be up after 30 minutes at plus 110. I think this is great value. This is a home game for them, and they have a lot to prove in this tournament. I think they're in good form under Nagelsmann. I think they've won their last four, or they've won three and drawn one. So I like for them to come out hot in this one. Give me Germany after 30 minutes.
Yeah, like you said, Germany undefeated in their last four games, and they've never lost to Scotland in the past. There's simply so much going on in this German team that I honestly, I mean, with all due respect to Scotland, they deserve to be here. Yes, they qualified, they did well, they're a solid team, but there's so much that's going to be thrown at them from German side that it's going to be extremely hard to defend. Like you said, Musiala, Sane, Gundogan, Toni Kroos, Florian Wirtz. There's Thomas Muller who's there as well. And then you have that big, strong striker. I forgot what his name is from Borussia
Fulkrug.
Dortmund. Yeah. And there's also Kai Havertz up there as well. I think that Julian Nagelsmann is doing a solid job with this German team. They are at home, like you said. There's going to be immense support from the stands. They're playing in Munich. It's a big stadium. A lot of players are used to playing in that stadium as well. So everything, literally everything is pointing toward Germany. I think that they are going to get a win. I definitely agree with that. But I was trying to find some value out of this game. Now, since Scotland is here, they will try to do something, in my opinion. And I actually found Scotland over 2.5 quarters line at minus 139, which is not bad at all. I will go with that as my official pick. You have Germany to lead at the 30th minute, but as my secondary pick, I gotta say Germany to win and over 2.5 goals. It's almost even money, and it will be a shame not to take advantage of that, Kirk.
Yeah, no, I agree. If Germany doesn't win this game, this might be the only time you see me on this show with Goran for the Euros.
There you have it, guys. We gave out some futures. We gave out a couple of nice picks for this opening game between Germany and Scotland. We have three games on Saturday on the schedule. Of course, Croatia is one of those team against one of those games against Spain. It's gonna be a very, very nerve-wracking game for me. I have a feeling. But you will get a free pick for every single game at the Euro Cup, for every single game at Copa America. So stay tuned, guys. Subscribe, hit that like button, check out our best bets and Pickdawgz premium section, and of course, check out that Golden Boot VIP access that I have been doing. Text goal to 443-780-5663. Get all the information you need. Sign up, guys, and let's win some money together. That's it. Good luck with all of your bets. Enjoy your day, and we'll see you soon.